welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of Minor League Baseball. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the St. Paul Saints and the Iowa Cubs. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next.
Your Iowa Cubs.
Michel Baez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start.
He's out. 3, 0.
Striding forward now is the DH, Eddie James, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch on the way.
Hey, stay high, stay high.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Throw won't get him.
Wow, that ball's hit hard.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, oh, I got a nice little hitting streak.
Not in time as he steals second. That brings up Will Craig. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Soft grounder left side.
On the bag, right here.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. At the plate now is Eddie James. He singled first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Here's the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go two, go two.
They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Next to dig in, Donnie Bell. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well.
Meanwhile, here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here, he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up.
Move it, move it, move it.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. So stepping in is Eddie James. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. First offering. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
And the runner's breaking for third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on it. So here is Eddie James. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1.
1-1. Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now, huh, kid?
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Cubs led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Adam Morgan gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Enrique Tejeda wraps it up for the save, his 39th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget. Time for baseball of the minor league variety, and the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the St. Paul Saints and the Iowa Cubs.
And now,
it's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Iowa Cubs.
Eddie James will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
And now here is Frank Ramirez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Frank Ramirez.
Nobody.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 7:07.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And it takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Claude Wiles comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Now the pitch. Jake Cave is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit softly down the line at first. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Pops this one up. Kendrick has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Into the box, Mariano Pena. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Griffith is in his tracks now. 1 gone. Digging in next, Matthew Stout. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Stout.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Into the box, Keani Cavaco. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Johnny McHugh, and they could use a spark from him here. And now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Johnny McHugh becomes the first out of the inning. And now pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Batting 9, the catcher.
To the plate now, Ben Rortvedt. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Iowa leads it 1-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Frank Ramirez struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
I got it.
Jimbroni retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Wild.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that's the second out. Next up, Jake Cave, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mariano Pena. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is gonna clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Wow, that's a rough go. Not only do you lose the no-hitter, you lose the shutout, but after that swing, we're all tied up. Let's see if this guy can get back in a good mental frame of mind and start throwing some zeros back up on the board.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Standing in now, Matthew Stout.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a flare down the line. In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what, and this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, you got no one.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
In now, Johnny McHugh. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In the dirt here. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Marco Pulido. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So next to hit is Ben Rortvedt. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 1. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Popped up. Craig waits on it.
I got it.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next to stand in is Frank Ramirez. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. Grounded to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Top of the order due up in the home. Now to the plate, Claude Wiles. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Oliva patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Stepping up is Jake Cave. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit is Mariano Pena.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat. So this.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Stepping in now, Matthew Stout. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he is called out at first on a close play as he just does get to the bag first and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors. Ready now is Keani Cavaco. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Here we go, guys.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint. But nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
At the plate, Marco Polito, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
A ball and a strike now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Cavaco over at second. McHugh is over at first with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that 1 hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Second and third, 2 away. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Iowa leads it 6-1. Austin Bryce comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the...
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Iowa Cubs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Eddie James earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Saints, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the St. Paul Saints and the Iowa Cubs. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Quinn Priester, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eddie James. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. From the stretch. Fly ball out to right field.
Go hard, you're scoring, go hard.
Wiles is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he... To the plate now is the designated hitter, Eddie James. He flew out in his last AB. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, B-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
James leads off first with 1 away. And there he goes towards second. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Next up is Jose Gador. Grounded out in his last at-bat. Swinging a looper to left. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And there are 2 away now. Next, it'll be Jared Oliva, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swinging a little blooper to center. Cavaco is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of it. Now at the plate, here is Eddie James, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Line drive to center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
7-2, the final score this afternoon. The St. Paul Saints posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Ike Sanderson records the victory, his 13th of the year. Glenn Sparkman takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this